Disclaimer. All guns shown in this video are not real firearms. They are airsoft replicas, also known as realistic imitation firearms.
What is up guys, True here from IMA, and today in this video we're going to be talking about transitions. And transitions, what are they? Transitions are when you can transition from multiple different things, but this main topic we're going to be talking about is transitioning from your AR to your pistol. So let's just jump right into today's video.
Hi guys, I'm York from IMA.
I'm True from IMA. So transitioning from an AR to a pistol, there's many different ways of doing this. There's many different tactics, there are many different styles of doing this. Now we're going to just start off with the basics. Now we're going to try and do a video like this every now and again. We're going to try and start up our own how-to airsoft series, so we can kind of teach you guys as we go about best tactics, best room breaches, stuff like that, just to get you ready for when the airsoft fields and airsoft arenas open up again, so you guys will be ready and prepared to start off on airsoft. Today, with transitioning, there is many styles, but I'm going to show you guys just the basic simple switches. Now I know it's basic and I know it's simple, but you need to get the technique right. Now the muscle memory is very key. So here is my AR, my M4. So again guys, this is a realistic imitations firearm. This is not a real firearm. This is complete airsoft, and we do have the safety on. There is no mag in the chamber, and we also have our H&K 45C. Again, safety is on, and see it's locked in place. Drop that back down. Mag is clear. Chamber has been cleared. Now the only reason we put the mag in is so we can simulate the way. Now I could easily put an M4 mag in here just to practice, but we're just going to do it, and it's going to be a complete dry fire drill. Okay, so you guys can practice this even if you don't have a sidearm. You can always practice just getting the positioning right for your AR. Now, so what a transition is basically, so if I was to go from here, now in an event where this would be useful is when, say, an opponent is coming towards you. Say you've taken out two of his teammates, there's still one or two more targets, and your mag has just run dry completely in your M4. What do you do? Do you go for a speed reload? Now again, that'll be another topic we cover in another video, but do you go for a speed load? And you have to, it all comes into this scenario. If there's a guy about 30-40 feet away from me, I might have time to reload. But what if he's even closer? What if he's within the 10 to 20 feet range? Okay? You have to think about it. So if I'm up with my AR like this, right? So let me try and give you guys a slightly better. So if I'm in position with my AR, right? I take off my two last rounds have just gone off. What you want to do is you don't want to, like, depending on what you're wearing, like if I was wearing my vest, my mags are usually about here, so that would mean me coming into cover, emptying this, pop it back in, pop back out, take the shots. Now see how fast this is, right? So if you go from a transition, right, so you get your two shots off on your AR, 1, 2. Now what you want to do is from here, you want to be able to get to this sidearm. Now you can't just, look at how sloppy that is, like, you know, right? So what you want to be able to do is take your two shots, 1, 2, and as that second shot is fired and you know you're out, or even if you took an extra third shot because you didn't know, but once that runs dry, what you want to do is you want to transition this down to your side, and you can loop it around your back if you wish. Now I would suggest going around to the back, because then it kind of gives you that just more room. Now this will take an extra millisecond or so just to get this right, but once you get these basics down, it is so much easier. So what you want to do is step by step. Okay, so let's break this down to step one. Step one, when your AR is drawn, what you want to do is kind of get used to dropping to your side. So you want to be able to drop it here, but as this comes down, what you should do is let go with this hand, right? So you're following it down, so leave this hand free a second. So you want to drop this down, just get used to holding it with one and down. So then you have the positioning of your barrel is already come down, right? So now what you want to do is to get this hand free to reach for your sidearm. So you want to have it up. So you take 2 shots, right? So practice like this. Get the memory, get the muscle memory, okay? So when you go 1, 2, 3, say. So you go from here. As this gun comes around, it's just trying to get hold of your barrel. So like this. Do you see? But see this hand, you don't want to bring it over because you're overextending this arm. It's going to be a lot slower getting back. Right? So let me do it from the front, right? Take 2 shots. 1, 2. Bring it down to the side. Just practice this. So this is step 2, guys, right here, okay? Is getting the actual hand on the barrel. So it's controlling. So you, like if you go from this, all you have to do is this. If you go from the mag well, you just have to spin your hand up as well. So you want to go bang bang. And see, once you have that done, this right arm, right? Now there won't be any bed in the way or anything blocking you guys. I mean, I'm assuming. But when you want to get your dominant hand onto your sidearm first. So you come from your transition. So step 1 is moving the hand. So you want to do a fluent motion. So it goes from 1, 2. Then as this hand, you want to release this hand as soon as possible. So you're going to go 1, 2. And you get your shots off then. Okay? So the sling that I'm using is a 2-point sling. So there's 2 points of contact pretty much. Now I have a bow kind of looped onto this back part. We'll get more into that in a different video. The reason why this is so useful is because it will provide you with a lot more opportunities. Now, what I mean by opportunities is it might open up a different kind of scenario for the gameplay. Now, say if you're trying to capture a flag, your teammate's gotten into position, right? Or you're providing cover fire. That few seconds that you may get out of your sidearm might just be the game changer. Now, I'm not saying go rush everywhere with a pistol because, I mean, you can do that if you want, but it's not going to be guaranteed. You're not going to have enough rounds in that one mag to actually clear a whole team. But it will provide a lot of opportunities for you to finish people that are in cover. Now, a scenario where I could put this into play, if we actually had our cams on, that would have been perfect. But when we were in our Airsoft event, there was actually a tower to our left. So that tower was occupied by a lot of enemies. Now what we did was a kind of a breach tactic. I went in ahead with a pistol. Now normally it's the point man that has an AR or has a shotgun or something for close quarters, but we didn't have that. So I took point with my pistol drawn. Now we'll go over this in a more tactical video, but basically the sidearm came in so much handy. Instead of using my AR, it like transitioning actually provided me the better opportunity to get in tight to the corners but still get shots off. So this will open up a lot of opportunities. Getting this right will open up a lot of opportunities to do with Airsoft and to actually provide cover for your team. Now, is it something you want? Yes. Is it something you need? No. But to get better at Airsoft, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone and get used to new things. So I would advise training this if you guys can. Try to train with your full attire on. Now I don't have my own full attire on, but when I do train this, I do have my full attire because obviously my sling will be kind of a bit more pushed out due to my utility vest, and that will raise my AR a bit higher. Same with if I'm rocking this holster on the day or if I'm rocking the one on my vest, then it's a whole different kind of transition. But I feel I have the muscle memory down, so I know if I'm rocking my sidearm on my hip, then I know my sidearm is here. I know what transition I have to go from up here, down and out. And again, once you train with your gear on, you'll know where the AR can be positioned. So if your AR, if you can actually drop an AR in front of you and get off the shot without it bouncing around between your legs, then that's completely fine, that's up to you. But what I would suggest is trying to get that AR around to the back of you if you can. Now there is many tactics used for different different weaponry, different styles of transitioning, like we said. So if you were running a sniper class, say, you could flip that over to the back and it'd be a lot easier, because I mean snipers are usually longer than what an AR is. So I think that's kind of going to do it for today's video on transitions, guys. Now, we have a lot of other videos planned. If you have any suggestions for those videos, let us know. If you are a beginner in Airsoft, this is the series for you. We're basically just trying to build up the Airsoft community and just make sure everybody who is joining it knows what to do and what they can do to improve their game, be better at the game, and just overall have fun with the game. Yeah, our future videos should include a bit of speed reloading, tactical movement, and breaching of a room. We'll have a look into those, but if you guys have any suggestions, please do feel free to let us know. Ask us anything down below and we'll try our best to answer it. If you guys do want to hit us up over on our Instagram, feel free to ask any questions, any best buy options that we would feel would be the best for you starting out in Airsoft, then please do let us know. Anyway guys, I've been True from my MA. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, happy airsofting, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care guys.